Okay, good morning students. Discuss discuss about today another topics. The last class already the card data. The card data. What is the card data? Card data and important characters. Euro card data, cephalo card data, fishes. The last class we discussed fishes general characters. The fishes classification is completed. The fishes classification, the comparison of cartilaginous and bony fishes. Comparison of cartilaginous and bony fishes. The chondrichthyes and osteichthyes fishes. The last class completed. The chondrichthyes means cartilage, osteichthyes means bonies. The bony fishes and cartilaginous fishes. The cartilaginous fishes only completely the most of the animals living the marine water, and osteichthyes fishes the both in the aquatic all aquatic habitats like that, the marine water and freshwater animals. And cartilaginous fishes, which type of the caudal fin, and osteichthyes fishes, which type of caudal fin? So you know anyone, can you answers? So okay, the cartilaginous fishes, the caudal fin is the heterocircle type, and osteichthyes fishes caudal fin is the homocircle. So what is the differences between the heterocircle and homocircle? Heterocircle means the two lobes is the unequal lobes, two unequal lobes, and homocircle means two equal lobes is formation of the caudal lobes, caudal fin lobes. So operculum is absent, operculum is present. The operculum absent and operculum is present. And the gill sits 5 to 7 pairs, the 4 pairs, the exoskeleton systems made of the both the scales, but placoid scales, cosmoid and rhomboid scales. The completely we will discuss the previous class. Now it's see next amphibia. The amphibia is the tetraforce. The tetraforce. The tetra means 4 limbs. Tetra means how many limbs? 4 limbs. 4 limbs. The 4 limbs means 2 forelimbs and 2 hind limbs. 2 forelimbs and 2 hind limbs, hence the name is called tetraforce. The tetraforce, amphibians, reptiles, aves, mammals. So in the 4, the tetraforce, the 4 subphylums in the tetraforce, the amphibia also tetrapod animals. The amphibians, the dual mode of life. Amphibians originating from origin of amphibians, the Devonian periods in origin, Devonian period from origin, the Carboniferous periods, the flourished the animals, Carboniferous periods, the Carboniferous periods in the golden age of amphibians, golden age of amphibians. So amphibians first times come out the land, amphibians the first times they come out the land, the dual mode of life. The dual mode of means aquatic nature and terrestrial natures. Aquatic animals and land living animals, the name is called dual mode of life. Dual mode of life. Dual mode of life. The amphibians. Dual mode of life, amphibians. The dual mode of life in the amphibians, the first times come out the land. The fishes, almost the fishes, all types of the fishes, they completely living in aquatic natures. But amphibians, the first times they come out the land, hence the name is called dual mode of life. The general characters of amphibians, the general characters. So which type of general characters in amphibians? Do you know anyone? So yes, now let's see the habit and habitat. Which type of habit and habitat? Which type of habit? The habit and habitats. So dual mode of life, the aquatic and terrestrial natures. Aquatic and terrestrial. The land living animals. The water and land living animals. Water, land, the dual mode of life. Dual means two modes. One is the water means aquatic, another one is the terrestrial or land living animals. They have it free living animals or the sedentary animals, the free living animals. Next, the body is the body. So how many parts divisible in the body? The body is head. Body is divisible into head. The next trunk. Next tail may or may not be present. Tail is may or may not be present. The neck is absent. The amphibians, some of the animals, the head and the neck may or may not be present. The trunk and the tail. Tail may or may not be present in the tail. Some of the animals, for example frogs, the tail is absent. So other animals, the tail is present. So the tail is may or may not be present in the tails. The phyclothermic animals, the amphibians, phyclothermic animals are cold-blooded animals. Phyclothermic animals are cold-blooded animals. They automatically environmental condition is changed, so automatically body temperature is changes. Body temperature is changes. The amphibians. So amphibians, the skin. The amphibians, the skin is scaleless. The scales present which animals? Yes, the fishes the exoskeleton system made of scales, but scaleless. The scaleless animals. The scaleless animals, the amphibians. The scaleless animals, the skin is the smooth, the slim or milky skin and mucus glands. Multicellular mucus glands is present. The skin containing the mucus gland. Mucus glands is present. Multicellular mucus glands is present. The skin is the moist skin or dry skin. Do you know anyone? Yes, the amphibians, the some of the animals, the skin is the moist skin and dry skin. The some of the animals moist skin. So which moist skin is the mucus glands? Any animals. So any animals the mucus glands present in the skin. This type of the animals is called the moist skin. Mucus glands is absent, dry skin. Mucus glands is absent, dry skins. Okay, the skin is the smooth, scaleless, the several multicellular mucus glands present amphibian animals. The next, these animals, the amphibians, the subphylum animals. So amphibian subphylum of the animals, the skull. Which type of skull? Yes, dicondylic skull. The mammals also dicondylic skull is present, and vertebra is the procellus. Vertebra is the procellus vertebra and amphicoelus. Some of the animals amphicoelus. Some of the animals amphicoelus type of the vertebra. Which type of skull? Dicondylic skull. Dicondylic skull. The dicondylic means two temporal foci. Two temporal foci. The presence is type of the skulls is called dicondylic skulls. The vertebra is procellus type, amphicoelus type. The vertebrae, the centrum of the vertebra is so concave surface. By concave surfaces, only the anterior part of the centrum of vertebral columns. The next point, the amphibians. So digestive systems, the well developed digestive system. Digestion. So digestion is the internal digestion or external digestion, intracellular, extracellular. Extracellular digestion. The digestive system is well developed. Alimentary canal, the mouth to anus. Mouth to anus, started to the mouth and ends to the anus. the teeth, type of teeth, acrodont teeth, next polypodont teeth, homodont teeth, next polypodont teeth, So which type of teeth in the present in amphibians? Yes, the acrodont, homodont, polypodont. So what is the acrodont? Acrodont teeth means teeth attachment on the jawbone. Teeth attachment on the jawbone is called acrodont teeth. Homodont means the all teeth the same sizes, the same shape, all are equal sizes or equal shape. The teeth is called homodont. Polypodont means the two or more times originate in lifetime. Two or more times originate in lifetime is called polypodont. So in the teeth, the acrodont type of the teeth, the homodont type of the teeth, next polypodont of the teeth is present. The next point, coming to the next point, the respiration. So which type of respiration? In amphibians, the skin respiration or cutaneous respiration. The next buccopharyngeal respiration, The next lung respiration or pulmonary respiration. Three types of respirations. Actually, any animals only one type of respiration, but the amphibians three types of respiration. The skin respiration or cutaneous respiration or buccopharyngeal respiration or pulmonary respirations. Pulmonary respiration through the lungs or lung respiration. The skin respirations are cutaneous respiration. The aquatic animals are moist skin. The animals the skin respiration are cutaneous respiration. Buccopharyngeal respiration. The buccopharyngeal respiration, the summer season or winter season. So summer season or winter seasons, the living inside the burrows, the burrowing animals, the buccopharyngeal respiration, and terrestrial or land living animals, the lung respiration or pulmonary respiration. So okay, the next coming to the next point is circulation. Which type of circulation? The closed type of circulation. The how many chambers of heart? 3-chambered heart. How many chambered heart in amphibians? Yes, 3-chambered heart. Only 2 ventricles, the two auricles and single ventricles. The 2 auricles and single ventricles in the 3 chambers. So you cannot divide ventricles but divide the auricles. The 3-chambered heart. The truncus arteriosus, the conus arteriosus or truncus arteriosus. The sinuses, sinus venosus and truncus arteriosus or conus arteriosus is present in the circulatory systems. The mixed blood is circulation. Circulations in amphibians. The nucleated or anucleated RBC? Nucleated RBC is present in amphibians. The next excretion. Which type of excretion? The mesonephric type of the kidneys. The kidneys excretory materials excretes. So in mesonephric type of the kidneys and excretory materials excretes urea. Hence the name is called ureotelic animals. Ureotelic animals. What is the ureotelic animals? Excretory materials exceeds the form of urea is called ureotelic animals and terrestrial or land living animals. The amphibians. So okay, it's clear. Next point, the nervous system. Next point, nervous system. So nervous system, the well developed nervous system. So nervous system is well developed. The brain and spinal cord are central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. The brain and spinal cord, the cranial nerves and spinal nerves. How many pairs of cranial nerves? Yes, the 10 pairs of cranial nerves. How many pairs? 10 pairs of the cranial nerves present in the amphibians. 10 pairs of cranial nerves in amphibians. The brain is outer surface covered by the inner and outer membranes, the durameter and pyometer. The durameter and pyometer only 2 meninges. The 2 meninges. Actually, how many types of meninges? Yes, the 3 types of meninges, but amphibians only 2 meninges, the durameters. Outer membrane is called durameters, inner membrane is called pyometers, arachnoid membrane is absent, but only 2 membranes. So outer surface are covered by the brain, and the name is called meninges. Meninges or meninges in the nervous system. So how many pairs of cranial nerves? 10 pairs of cranial nerves. The next point, the reproductions. The reproductions. So which type of reproductions? The sexual reproductions. Sexes are separate, the dioecious animals. The sexual reproductions. The sexual reproductions. The sexual reproductions, sexes are separate. The male and females, they separate. The sexual reproductions, fertilizations, internal and external fertilization. Internal and external fertilizations. Most of the external fertilization. So external fertilization surrounding the waters. External fertilization surrounding the waters. There's male and female animals produces the sperms and ovumes, the releases in surrounding the waters. The sperms, the group of the ovumes, the releases, the group of the sperms, the releases. The group of ovumes and group of the sperm cells releases. So the male frogs and female frogs. The development is the indirect development, the existence of the tadpole larva. The direct and indirect development of the amphibians. The sense organs, the eyelids is absent. Eyelids is absent, only nictitating membrane is present. Inner oscles, the inner ears. So inner ears, inner oscles. So inner ossicles is present. Inner ears is present in the containing the ear oscles, the hippocampus, amphibians. Inner oscles, the visibles, the hearing, the inner ear is development of the amphibians. So amphibians, the reproduction is the sexual reproductions, development is the direct or indirect development. The development is the existence of the larval stages, the tadpole larva. So this is the general characters of amphibians. So amphibians, the tetrapod animals, the dual mode of life. The tetrapod animals, dual mode of life. The first times they come out the land. So this is the general characters of amphibians. The next class they continue the next